Whoo boy, here we are back at it again with another episode of What Grinds My Gears. This is going to be called episode 1, although it's technically episode 2 because for some reason I decided I wanted to call the first episode episode 0 for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Don't ask me about it. Last time we started off with Chipotle, so I figured we might as well start off with Chipotle again in this episode. Fuck Chipotle. I am no longer employed there. I had been employed for about an entire month, and I only worked 2 days in that entire month, and I was promised full-time hours. So I was like, man, I got bills to pay, so I'm just gonna find another job, and I did. So that's really good. So fuck Chipotle for not scheduling me worth a dick. And on top of that, after I had quit, one of my managers had the audacity to like text me and be like, "Hey, can you come in today?" I was like, "No, man, I don't work there anymore. Fuck you." Like, no, I'm not doing it. Next up on the docket is action figures because I promised that last time. Why is Hasbro's distribution of Transformers so fucking shit? Like, it's genuinely so awful. In the Walmart closest to me, they're only now getting figures from like 6 months ago that came out like 6 months ago. So every store that it's near me is like 6 months behind. And on top of that, the local Target near me does not stock the More Than Meets the Eye collection, so I'm never gonna get that fucking Prowl or that Starscream, and I'm so mad about it because a little thing about me, I love Transformers, I love action figures in general. I'm a big collector. I actually recently got about all of my Studio Series Rise of the Beast figures out of storage, and tell me why almost all of them are a loose floppy mess. Like it's awful. Like I have a Ape Link. He genuinely can't stand up. Like genuinely, his limbs are so loose that he just flops over, and it's infuriating. I'm so mad about it. Also, McFarlane Toys can go fuck itself. I listen. They make some McFarlane Toys pisses me the fuck off. They really grind my gears. See what I did there? They really piss me off because almost all of their DC figures are just absolute ass. They're just terrible. But then sometimes they lock in, like with their recent Helldivers figures. Because I have just the regular Helldiver, that figure pisses me off. Not because it's bad, but because it's good. Like, it's actually good. And it shows that McFarlane knows when to lock in. They just choose not to. And I'm like, why? Just why, man? Next up, I guess I should talk about the movie industry, because that's also what I promised last time. I say recently, it was about 3 weeks ago now, I went to go see Masters of the Universe in theaters, and it is one of the best movies of this year. People are calling it the this year's TF1, and honestly, I can agree with that because it is genuinely just that good. But it bombed hard in theaters, and a lot of people contribute that to like Jared Leto being in the movie because apparently Jared Leto is like box office poison. I don't entirely agree with that. I'm a big Tron fan. Also, I loved Tron Ares. I thought it was great. Um, and plus Jared Leto as Skeletor in the movie did a fan fucking tastic job. Like, is genuinely so funny. At least Backrooms and Obsession did good at the box office. That makes me happy. The fact that we got indie movies made by YouTubers that are doing better than big budget like blockbusters. I think that's really cool. A lot of people say that Mando and Grogu was just like corporate slop. I mean, I don't really think that. Like, I personally really liked Mando and Grogu. And it does make me kind of sad because nobody really talks about it anymore. It's just known as the Disney Star Wars slop movie. But you know what? I liked it. So hopefully we do get more Star Wars movie in the future, and hopefully Disney doesn't look at the failure of Mando and Grogu and be like, "See, people don't want to see Star Wars in theaters anymore, so no more Star Wars movies." Like, no, no, that's not what that means. It just Mando and Grogu should have been like a 3-part, 4-part series on not Netflix, on Disney Plus. it definitely does feel like not. Okay, so one conversation that I had with one of my friends, his name is Drew. We were talking about, he was like, I do want to go see Mando and Grogu, but I'm afraid that I'm going to watch it and just think this could have just been Mando season 4. And I was like, well, I'm going to go see it before you, because I got to see it like a week before he did. And I was like, I will let you know what I think on that. And basically after that, I came back and I was like, okay, so bad news technically, this doesn't feel, well, the good news, it doesn't feel like it could have been season 4 of Mando. Bad news, it feels like it could have been like a 3 to 4 episode arc in season 4 of Mando. But like, I mean that in the best way possible. Like, it was really good. But you know, it I just hope we get more Star Wars. I'm also a huge Star Wars fan. I'm talking about a lot of things that I'm a fan of this episode. Really quick tidbit. Another thing that grinds my gears, just the term slop. I hate it. I say it ironically, so don't call me a hypocrite. I don't like it. I use it as a joke. Fuck off. Well, I guess it's about time we get into the meat and potatoes of the episode. Another thing that grinds my gears is Sony, where Sony's back at it again in one of the fucking what grinds my gears videos. There's only been 2 so far, but they've been in both of them, so that's how you know it's bad. Stopping the production of physical discs while also shutting down the PlayStation 3 store. Like, what are we even doing, man? I'm not gonna go into this really at all. If you want to hear all of my thoughts about it, I put out a video about it about a week ago, I want to say. So if you want to hear my full thoughts on the matter, just go check out that video. I'm really tired and I really don't feel like explaining it again in this video. Sony would have been the last thing in this video if it wasn't for Xbox, everybody. Xbox is also back in the What Grinds My Gears video. Now, while I do usually put the things last in the videos about what pisses me off the most, uh, this time, not really. It's just something I wanted to talk about that I didn't really feel like making a full video on, or I may, I don't know. I don't have to do what you say. Fuck you. I can do whatever the fuck I want. What the fuck? What the fuck? Fucking alright then. As a part of Xbox's restructuring, they fired 3,200 employees. That is not an insignificant number. That is about, oh god, isn't it like 10% of its workforce? 20% of their workforce. Good lord. Now, I'm going to start with possibly the worst news, in my opinion, and we're going to end off on the best news, because I feel like we all need a little bit of positivity these days, you know what I mean? Alrighty, guys, ready? Here we go. You know id Software, the creators of Wolfenstein and the creators of Doom. Doom is quite possibly my favorite first-person shooter. My favorite first-person shooter franchise of all time. Second is definitely Wolfenstein as well. id Software is a studio that has, or should I say had, a little under 200 employees. 136 employees from id Software were laid off. That is about 75% of the workforce at id Software. Holy shit, it's been demolished into nothing. So I guess it's safe to say that we're not getting any more Doom content for a while, so thank God that new DLC for Dark Ages just came out. I don't get it. Why that many employees at id Software? Like, it's genuinely fucking depressing. Like, that... Man, I just don't get it. But on a slightly lighter note, and now to be fair, this hasn't been confirmed by Bethesda themselves. It's been confirmed by a journalist named Jason Schreier that Elder Scrolls 6 is about 2 to 3 years from being released. Now, that does mean that in 2 to 3 years we'll finally have Elder Scrolls 6. Yay! But, like, by that point, it will have almost been 20 years since Skyrim came out. Like, hold on, let me actually do the math here. By the time Elder Scrolls 6 finally releases, it will have been 17 to 18 years since Skyrim came out. Genuinely, what the actual fuck? Like, listen, I get that games take a long time to make. I get that. But holy shit. You're telling me that almost 20 years between installments is acceptable to you? It's certainly not acceptable to me, I'll tell you that much. I want to take a quick moment after saying that to shit on my friend real quick. It's fine. He cannot hear me, and he doesn't watch my videos anyway. Fuck you, dude. And anyway, I mentioned that the other day when I was talking to whenever I was talking to him, and I was like, "Is 20 years between installments acceptable to you?" And he was like, "Yeah, I don't see a problem with it." And I was like, "Why?" And he was like, "I'm a Half-Life fan, so like, I'm like, yeah, well, Half-Life 3 isn't coming out. Elder Scrolls 6 has been revealed since 2018, and it has not come out yet, so what the fuck do you mean you're okay with almost 20 years between installments, man? Just because you're a Half-Life fan does not mean that you should tolerate that. Like, Jesus." And ending today on the lightest note possible, it's been confirmed that Obsidian is working on the next Fallout title. Now, they were told by Xbox to stop production on their, I think it's called like Avowed or whatever, a sequel to a game series called Avowed. I've never heard of it. Maybe I just don't play enough video games. I don't know. But they are working on a new Fallout title. It hasn't been confirmed whether it's like it's like a side title or if it's like a new mainline entry. We don't know. All we know is that a new Fallout title is on the horizon, and that's really cool. I just think that it's really funny how 8 years under Phil Spencer and whenever it comes to Fallout, Obsidian and Bethesda didn't do a damn thing, but Asha cracks the whip once, and they're immediately like, "Oh, it's time to make the new Fallout game, guys. Let's do it." And Bethesda was like, maybe we should actually do stuff about Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah, yeah, that's we should totally do that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode of What Grinds My Gears. Sorry if it was a little too long and a little too all over the place. I'm really fucking tired. I am trying to reset my sleep schedule, so I've been up since like 3 in the morning, and I am just trying to thug it out until like at least 10 or 11 p.m. so that I can go to sleep at an actual normal time. And it's currently 5:30 in the afternoon, so I'm fucking struggling. But anyway, I hope you guys had a good time, and I do really like making these videos, so I can't wait to make more of them. And I hope to see you guys in the future. I Bye bye. I'm so fucking tired.